Hey, what's up, coaches? Week 3 of the Wind Train Send. So this week's going to be obviously the Send week as far as the main point and things like that. We'll get that in a little bit. Start the day off. We'll do a countdown video. It's going to be some skateboarding wrecks and things like that. And then we'll do announcements right at the beginning with my welcome, and that'll make sense here in a second. So I'll do basically the student merch, get them talking about camp a little bit. The game is going to be basically, they're going to have either a Dumbledore quote or a proverb quote that'll be up on the screen, and they have to figure out which one is which, and it's actually more difficult than you think. Mixer question: who would win in a wizard duel, Dumbledore or Gandalf? And so that'll be the kind of question that'll get you into it, and then we'll go right into the campus showdown video. We're going to be doing something like this not every week, but for the next probably at least few months, where coaches from each of the campuses will do some kind of an event, where like this time was going to be a football throwing event, and then they'll kind of sync it all together so it'll look like it's a live video that we're all doing at the same time. So it's pretty cool. The kids can cheer on. You guys can kind of obviously build that energy as much as you can in the groups to see which coach is going to win. Go from there. We'll go into our worship time and communion, and then Dustin's going to give a message on basically the send lesson, and the kind of the main point is going to be how dirty are your feet. And I know it's kind of a weird thing, but basically, you know, are you really getting into it? Are you actually going out and actually doing something in that whole send aspect? So the kind of the change up is at the very end of the service. We're actually going to have the kids take their shoes off. Coaches, I'd ask you to do the same thing, and you're actually going to exit the room with no shoes on. It's going to kind of be a reminder to those kids as far as, hey, get your feet dirty, go out and do something. And so that's going to be kind of the end of the event itself before you guys go. J-High, obviously, that's going to be after you leave and go to your huddles. For high school, obviously, that's as you leave and go into your huddles. You're going to leave the room with no shoes on. Socks optional. I'd say, hey, take everything off. It's that quick reminder to kids about getting your feet dirty. So that's kind of what we're telling them. Once they get to their cars or wherever else it happens to be for J-High, that will basically have them put them back on. For everybody, a quick reminder, there's going to be that parent meeting right after the J-High services on Sunday. Again, high school coaches, if you can make it, great. J-High coaches, 20-25 minutes at the most. This is going to be a real quick, it's going to be more of an intro to you guys for the parents that haven't met you, introduce myself, and then obviously we're going to talk about some of the changes to J-High schedule, and then obviously about camp that's coming up, CIY for the older guys, and then UCYC for the younger kids. Obviously want to know, make sure 8th grade coaches know that they're going to be going up to the high school, because obviously the kids will be going, the 8th graders will be going with the high school group. Again, seniors are not going to be doing their the normal camp. They're going to have their own seniors camp. I've heard a little bit more details on it. Still kind of up in the air as far as the really finalizing stuff. Don Wilson's the one really heading it up. But I think it's going to be a pretty special event as far as preparing those guys to go out into adulthood. So I'll shoot you guys some other links as far as camp sign up, and I'll put some information in the email as far as how much it's going to cost for coaches and things like that to go. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. All right, bye.